Hey guys, Katie Taylor here with scrappinkaty.com, where I show you how to preserve your family's memories through the art of scrapbooking. Hey guys, it's Katie, and it is time to walk you through the brand new catalog from Close to My Heart. Now, this is a 3-month catalog for October, November, and December. And what that means is it is our Christmas catalog. So lots of fun Christmas goodies in here. And I'm going to be doing it a little bit different. Instead of walking you through every page of the catalog, I am just going to hit the highlights and show you some products that I have on hand. Now, you will want to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, sign up for notifications. While this video is showing you products, that's usually not what I do around here. I like to show you processes and techniques. And so I hope you'll stick around and kind of see these products. And then also subscribe so you'll see projects using these products at a later date. Now, while this is the Christmas catalog, I have to mention that you will not be seeing as many Christmas cards here on my YouTube channel because the creative design team is actually doing our 31 days of Christmas cards. So all my exclusive content will be held for that Facebook group. And while you won't be seeing it publicly here on my YouTube channel, the good news is there's still time for you to register. I'll leave links down below. Now that registration does close on Friday the 30th. So you want to make sure you register. You will get 31 days of Christmas cards, exclusive videos, and content for you to watch at your leisure and remake those cards. Now, while there are 31 days in October, last year we showed over 50 cards using the techniques and the products that we used. So we may only demonstrate one technique or one card pattern, but we definitely show you more, and you will have a downloadable form that you can download and print and use at your leisure. So let's start taking a look at the products inside this October through December catalog. Like I said, here is the cover. Again, you can see that this catalog is going to be heavily on the Christmas, but there are some alternatives. So if you do not celebrate Christmas, there is an alternative for you in here as well. So again, I'm not going to go page by page, but I do want to go through the pages that actually show our paper collections. So the first one is Freshly Baked. You can see here, it's all about your baking. And probably holiday baking, but don't be scared, because outside of the gingerbread men in this pattern, it's really just about cooking, and I love these bright colors. So here is that page that shows the paper, the cardstock, the dots, the PML cards, which is pocket scrapbooking, and then the digital collection. So let me pull those out and we can look at them more closely. So let's bring in the paper packet and the sticker sheet first. Now, if you aren't a sticker person, don't worry, because this paper packet can actually be purchased without the sticker sheet. But I'm hoping once you see this, you'll want the sticker sheet. So you can see oversized titles, you can see borders, little icons that have to do with baking. Again, aside from the Christmas trees, the candy canes, and the gingerbread houses and men, for the most part, this can just be used everyday baking. But if you do bake during the holiday, this will make it extra cute. Here is that adorable cookie pattern paper. So it's got a plate of cookies, it's got the milk, it's got cookies just all around it. And then our paper is two-sided. So you'll see here is the back side to that paper. And then of course our branding strip or our zip strip. I love to use those on cards or layouts, especially this. Those are really cute, cut apart and used as sentiments. So you can see here that you've got some parts that you could probably use if you weren't going to use this for holiday baking. But again, super cute icons. Then you have this scarlet that just has a whole bunch of words that have to do with baking. So let's take a look at a few. In a small mixing bowl, whisk together flour, spooned into the measuring cup, add the melted butter, cooled butter, bake for 12 to 15 minutes. Again, just super cute. The back side to that one is this bold stripe, which I love. And I love that it could be horizontal, vertical, and then of course I'm loving that zip strip. And then this one. Now, I equate this to graph paper. If you are new here, I love polka dots and graph paper and all things graph paper. But this could actually be like a cooling rack. So that's super cute. And then the back side is this lovely, adorable, cute polka dot pattern. And then, of course, the zip strip or the branding strip there. The PML or the pocket cards that I love with each collection. Here is a look at those. Again, if you are new to our collections, we have 3x4 and 4x6 pocket cards. One side is landscape and then the other side is portrait. So it can fit any of your pocket scrapbooking, or I like to just use these on regular traditional layouts as well as cards. So here's a look at those 4x6s. That would be fun. Annual tradition, special celebration, holiday music, seasonal treat, holiday movie. So again, pocket cards to match that freshly baked. And then the other fun thing are the enamel dots. So you can see they're epoxy dots in a couple of colors and shapes. And they're self-adhesive. So you just peel them off this acrylic backing and just use it directly on your project, whether that's a card or a layout. So our next collection that I'm going to show you is Christmas Story. Now this is our more traditional Christmas line. You can see with the reds and the greens and the black and the grays. Again, you have the paper collection with or without the sticker sheet, the coordinating cardstock, the embellishments, which I'm going to show you these, and I really, really love this. Close to My Heart started that in the core catalog, and I'm loving that product line. And then we have the digital art, and then again, the PML cards. So let's take a look at that paper, that pattern paper. Again, keep in mind that you've got two sides. So this is one side, and then of course that zip strip. And then the back side is this wonderful mink floral. Very subtle, but I'm going to really enjoy using this. And then you've got this scarlet kind of tiny polka dot, but they're not really polka dots. They're almost like snow flurries, I guess. And from a distance, you definitely can see that argyle pattern. And then you've got the zip strip up top. The back side is this wonderful regal stripe. Again, it's got the toffee in it, but it lends itself to gold, which is a wonderful accent for this paper collection. And then you have these two patterns. So you've got this pine page. You've got the pine, and then of course some florals. And then love, 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 love that zip strip. And then the back side is this one. So I'm loving the dark background and then the contrast of the icons or the images. And then the sticker sheet, like I said, that toffee lends itself to gold. Well, here is a look at that sticker sheet that actually has gold foil stickers on it. So love those. Let's take a look at those PML cards. Again, 3x4 sizes and 4x6s. And I would like to say that these make super simple Christmas cards. If you are not going to sign up for our 31 Days of Christmas cards, but you want to make your own, I would suggest just starting here. So as far as the embellishments go, you have a gold sheet, you have pine and scarlet, and then you have black. And then you also get a package of white acrylic shapes. So I just wanted to show you a couple of these and show you how they go together. So these are meant to use in unison and layer. So you can see there with the gold and the black, I've got ho ho ho. And then you can see here by using one of the acrylic shapes and that scarlet, it's almost like press board. It's real heavy. That scarlet press board, there is a fast and simple and pretty embellishment. Because our catalogs are 3 months, we usually have 3 paper collections and then a mix-in. So this is the 3rd paper collection and it's called Cherish, and you can see that it is not Christmassy at all. And this is one of the collections that you really need to see in person to appreciate. So I hope by me showing you up close and personal the paper collection, you'll get to see what it really looks like. So again, you can see here the pattern papers and the sticker sheet. the coordinating cardstock. We've got some more embellishments that are kind of like the last ones that I showed you for Christmas Story, except these don't have white acrylic shapes, but I'll show you these up close. We have the digital collection, and these digital collections you purchase and then you download your SVG and then you upload to your cutting software of choice, whether that be Cricut or Scan and Cut or Silhouette, whatever you have, that's what these are for. And then the PML cards. So let's take a look at the paper. So here is a look at that. Again, the sticker sheet. This sticker sheet does not have any foiling or anything, but I did want to point out just the depth of these floral pieces. And of course those pine cones. You have a few sentiments here, again a title. The first pattern paper are these strips of florals. So I love that this is actually strips that you could cut apart, or you could leave it whole and you could even put it vertically. And then you have that zip strip. The back side to this is one of our new colors, and this is Mist. So it's kind of a gray blue color. I don't know any other way to describe it, but it's got that little subtle pattern on it. And then I love this shortbread pattern. And there is the zip strip on that. And the back side, who doesn't love a tone-on-tone diagonal stripe? And this is in the Seabrook with the sage. So that light color is Seabrook, and then you have the sage on top. And then you've got these two floral pieces. So this one has just kind of a muted backdrop with just little bitty tiny flowers. And then of course that versatile zip strip. And then this one is just kind of bigger flowers and that bolder background, which is the Mist. And then of course those very detailed flowers that I showed you on the sticker sheet. So now let's take a look at the pocket cards. Just gonna thumb through these right quick. Again, good 3x4s, some titles, and then some 4x6s. And this one, we actually have journaling prompts. Again, you can use these in your pocket scrapbooking, or you can just put these on traditional layouts, or even card fronts. And then as far as the embellishment goes, it's more of those little pressboard pieces. Look how delicate that flower is. So this is in that Mist color. So if you do not have a die cut machine, or even like a Cricut or a Silhouette, you could purchase these and you're going to get the same look. And then you have this faux wood grain. This is just one of the little images. And then you have this French vanilla. What I love about the French vanilla is, I don't know if you can see it, but where it's kind of cut, it kind of has that burnt look to it. Again, super delicate. I did not separate these, but these are all like, this is a piece and then those 3 pieces. So again, those are the embellishments for the Cherish collection. And our last paper collection is my favorite. It is the Mix-In collection. So what the Mix-In collection is, it is designed to actually work with any of the 3 collections that are in the catalog. And you only get 1 sheet each, but you get 12 sheets of pattern paper. Very super reasonably priced. This is usually one of those items that if a VIP is trying to get to that $50 mark to get the stamp of the month free, this is usually a good item to add to your cart because it'll go with all the other paper collections that you might have purchased. So let's take a look. Okay, so while these are double-sided, you don't get 2 each. So I'm going to do a bunch of flipping here. So here is that first pattern. Again, I love a good plaid, and this is in mink. So it's a very subtle gray. And the back side is that same mink, but in polka dot. And then you have toffee. And then the back side is kind of a dotted diagonal line. And then you have this faux wood grain. That would be so pretty with that Cherish collection. And then the back side is kind of a textured wallpaper look. And this is in the Mist color. And then you have this plaid. And then the back side is a good solid stripe. It's not just any stripe. That stripe does have a tiny pattern to it, if you can see there. And then you have this stripe in the Seabrook. I love that some of the stripes are bold, and then you have the pinstripe. And then the back side is kind of a watercolor. This is like usually what I'm creating from scratch here on my YouTube channel, but you've got some splatters there as well as kind of a watercolor background. And then our last pattern is this 2-color stripe, and those stripes are distressed. I don't know if you can see that. Super cute. I have not been showing you the zip strips, but they are fabulous on this mix-in collection. And then the back side is a diagonal stripe with all the colors. So that is it, short and sweet, for this product walkthrough. But remember that this catalog debuts October 1st. Right now, if you place an order on my website, this catalog will be added to your cart for free. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment or reach out to me on social media and let me know what you're thinking. Again, if you liked several things in this catalog, then maybe consider getting some of your friends together and having a party where you can earn 50% off items. And if you like it all, you can always join my team. I have a very active team, and we love to just chit chat and share our passion for paper crafting together, and we would love to have you on it. So I'll leave links down below. And then, as always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show you more videos of the same, and it helps my video out in the process. Thanks, and have a wonderful week.